Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Get ready, because we are diving deep into the October 11th, 2025 episode of Jeopardy! We've got all the spoilers, the final winner, a complete recap, and all the must-see highlights from today's game. If you love Jeopardy as much as I do, you are in the right place. So, grab your snacks, settle in, and let's get into the action. Today, we saw our returning champion, let's call her Sarah. A librarian with a 3-day winning streak, face off against two new challengers, Mark, a history teacher from Chicago, and Emily, a software developer from Austin. The energy in the studio was electric right from the start. Ken Jennings was at the podium, and you could tell this was going to be a competitive match. The Jeopardy round started off with some fascinating categories: literary first lines, world capitals, in the kitchen, and before and after. Mark, the history teacher, came out swinging. He immediately found his rhythm in world capitals, racking up some quick cash. He clearly did his homework. Sarah, our returning champ, seemed a bit hesitant at first, but she found her footing in the literary first lines category, proving why she's held the title for 3 days. Emily was playing a solid, steady game, picking up clues here and there and avoiding any big risks. One of the standout moments from the first round was a clue: under in the kitchen, $4.800. This French term for a bundle of herbs, typically tied together with string, is used to flavor soups and stews. Mark buzzed in confidently with "what is a bouquet garni," and you could just see his confidence soar. By the first commercial break, the scores were tight. Mark was in the lead with $5,400. Sarah was close behind with $4,800. The second half of the Jeopardy round saw Sarah really hit her stride. She uncovered the first daily double under the category American Innovators for $1,000. She had $4,800 and decided to make it a true daily double, wagering it all. The clue was, this woman, a pioneer in computer programming, developed the first compiler for a computer programming language. My heart was pounding. With a deep breath, Sarah correctly answered, "Who is Grace Hopper?" And just like that, she doubled her score to $9,600, launching her into a commanding lead. What a gutsy move. Completely shifted the momentum of the game. Going into the double Jeopardy round, the scores were Sarah at $9,600, Mark at $6,200, and Emily at $3,200. The new categories on the board were Shakespeare's tragedies, the human body, pop culture nicknames, and historic treaties. This is where things always get intense. The double Jeopardy round was an absolute nail-biter. Mark, not wanting to be left behind, went on an incredible run in historic treaties. He knew the details of everything from the Treaty of Versailles to the Treaty of Tordesillas. It was truly impressive and helped him close the gap significantly. Meanwhile, Emily, the software developer, found the first daily double of the round under the human body. She had $5,600 and smartly wagered $3.00. The clue was, this largest organ of the human body has 3 main layers. The epidermis, dermis, she correctly answered. What is the skin? Which boosted her score nicely and kept her in the running. But the most pivotal moment came when Sarah found the final daily double. It was under Shakespeare's tragedies for $1,600. She had a lead with $15,200. Mark was at $12,600, so this was a crucial point. She decided to wager $4,000 to try and create some distance. The clue: in King Lear, this loyal nobleman is blinded for helping the king. Sarah took a moment, then answered, "Who is the Earl of Gloucester?" Correct. Her wager paid off, pushing her score up to $19,200. It was a strategic and well-played wager that gave her a much-needed cushion. The round continued with all 3 contestants fighting for every clue. There were some great gets and a few tough triple stumpers that had everyone at home scratching their heads. As the final bell rang to end the double Jeopardy round, the scores were set for the grand finale. Sarah stood at a strong $22,400. Mark was in a very competitive second place with $16,200. Now for the moment we've all been waiting for. Final Jeopardy! The category was 20th century artists. This is a broad category, so it could go anywhere. Ken revealed the clue. His iconic 1930 painting, depicting a farmer and his daughter, was inspired by a small house he saw in Eldon, Iowa. The music started, and you could feel the tension. All three contestants were scribbling away. This painting is famous, but you have to know the artist's name. First, we went to Emily. She had $9,800 and wagered $9,000. She revealed her answer. Who is Grant Wood? That is correct. Her score jumped to $18,800, a fantastic finish for her. Next up was Mark. He had $16,200. He also wrote down who is Grant Wood. And his wager? He bet it all, $16,200. That put him in the lead with a total of $32,400. What a move. It all came down to Sarah. Sarah, our returning champion, had $22,400 to win. She needed to answer correctly and wager at least $10,001. She revealed her answer. Who is Grant Wood? She got it right. The entire game rested on her wager. She bet $10,001. Exactly what she needed. Her final score was $32,401, making her the Jeopardy champion for a fourth day, winning by just one single dollar. Unbelievable. What an incredible down-to-the-wire finish. Congratulations to Sarah on her fourth win. What did you all think of that final wager? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. It was a true masterclass in Jeopardy strategy. Thank you so much for watching this recap of the October 11th episode. If you enjoyed it, please give this video a thumbs up, and do not forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you never miss a daily Jeopardy breakdown. We'll be back tomorrow to see if Sarah can continue her amazing streak. Thanks again for tuning in, and we'll see you next time.